So here you can see that I already have an image, and what I can do is I can resize it visually right over here and move it just like this. But what if you want to be precise and move it by entering numerical values? In order to do that, you can go on to Object right here, and then you can go to Transform, where you have a lot of options right here. So let's start with the Move option and see what happens. So you can go around, and here you can enter the amount of space that you want the image to move from horizontally right here. So let's say, for example, if I were to change 1 into 0.0214, you can see that it moves a bit over here onto the right. Let me just add in one value right here, and it moves just like that. So I can move an entire inch as well. So I can move like 1 inch here and 1 inch there. I can also add in 0, 0, and you can see that it gets back to the same position as I started with, just like that. So I can add in values right here, like I can add in, let's say, for example, 1 inch of distance, and you can see that there's 1 point of distance right here. So 1 inch of distance right here, then it moves 72 points onto the right. And you can also go around and change the angle right here, so it moves out to that particular angle. What you can also do is use the arrow keys right over here onto the value, and what happens is that it changes the value just like this. Use the arrow key up, down, just like that, and it changes the points just like that, and you'll be able to see that it moves out just like that. So once you have the preview on, it will show you how it will move. So you can move around precisely by using the numerical values. Another thing that you can do is go around and move, work around with scale as well. So right now it's set to 100% scale. So I'm going to turn on the preview. And if I were to go over here and use the arrow key again, you can see that it enlarges and then it becomes smaller. But right now the scale X and Y are linked out. That's why they're scaling out in the same time. So if you were to unlink this, you can scale X out and scale Y out separately just like that, and scale it out individually just like that. Another transform option right here is rotate. So let me just preview this out as well. You can enter a particular angle or use the arrow key, and you can see that it just rotates out the image just like that. So if I were to wanted to rotate it around 45 degrees, I can simply do so right over here, and then it has been rotated out into 45 degrees, as you can see. I'm not going to rotate this around, so I'm going to just press cancel, and then I'm going to go around to object again, and over here the other option that you have is share. So share is when you actually pull out the image. So if I were to go over here and use the arrow key, that is how it shares out. So you can go around, have a negative value or positive value to share out the image as well. You can also share it out vertically just like this, as you can see, and this is how you can share out any image just like that. So there are a lot of things that you can do in InCopy, even if it is just a text editing software just like that. Then you can go over here onto object, onto transform, and here you can see that there's other options like rotating it completely in 90 degrees just like that as well. And you can go around into object again, go to transform, you can rotate it counterclockwise and rotate it 180 degrees as well, and it rotates out just like that. So you can just go around and flip it out as well, horizontally just like this, or vertically. So you can go around here onto object and flip it vertically as well. If you want to clear out all the transformations, just click on clear transformations, and it'll get back onto its original state right over here where the picture is there within the frame just like that. And that is how you can use the object transformation options inside of Adobe InCopy. So hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.